Hello, hello. I just finished the November reading. Well, I finished it and I just uploaded it and added the details to it, the description box stuff, and it should be ready after we go live. But and I actually need to go take a little break. Be right back. Hi Cheryl, hi Rainbow. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, hey, giggles. Thank you. Thank you for the Cash App and the PayPal. Thank you so much. Because last week I had to take off some days from my delivery job to do all this other stuff I was doing. But this reading that I just did, the November reading, was kind of a good wake-up call to lack mentality, and also it, like the smiling, the whistling while you work, the smiling that Cinderella does while she's cleaning. She doesn't ever let it get, she doesn't look at it as a chore. She finds the enjoyment in it. And then, of course, she gets rewarded. But she does have, like, one of those moments where it all hits her. It all comes crashing down. Anyway. So Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. And just FYI, probably going to be doing Wednesdays instead of Tuesdays. I don't know. Tuesday felt like more like me, but... And Tuesdays... I had been doing Tuesdays for a long time. But then the choir came in on Tuesday, and I told people, I was like, oh, and then they started doing stuff on Tuesday night. I'm like, I can't do Tuesday night. It's choir. It's my night that I go live. And I don't know. People change their schedule, so I just figured I'm just going to have to change mine, I guess. Doing tours on Tuesdays, Tuesday tours. So it's just better this way. All right. So, gonna say Cheryl was first, and I saw Rainbow. Like, who wants to be first? Hey, Maurice. Thanks for stopping and saying hi. I always appreciate your energy. And Rainbow did too through Cashapp. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm just gonna go as who said hi first. So Cheryl first, and then Rainbow, and then Giggles. And Cheryl sent Cashapp. I don't know, let me see. Okay, thank you. And Giggle sent PayPal. Thank you. And more. Giggles, you're so generous. I'm gonna say 15. Okay. And okay, Cheryl's gonna go first. So Cheryl be first. That's good. I mean, it's good. It doesn't matter, but it's good. It doesn't matter. All right, so let me get a sip of my drink and get some Palo Santo going and y'all are all super sweet people. I thank you for being kind to each other. Therefore, it makes my job easier. You know, you're my real kindreds. You're the ones that I want to hang out with. I love my family too. Like I love hanging out with my family. And you know, it's because of my family, my love of them, that I do some things that I wouldn't have normally done. But yeah, it's still, I need to stop saying but. I'm just going to not complain and enjoy and appreciate that I have this time with them and that I can do fun things. And you know, while I was being a cashier, I just even turned and I said, this reminds me of being a kid and playing like I was a cashier. And it did. It made me, it was kind of fun. To be honest, it was fun. It's just, and it was the perfect thing because I wasn't really feeling social. So like being stuck in a little section, a table where I didn't have to go mingle, didn't have to get my feet tired. I just got, you know, just stayed in one position is kind of what I needed to do anyway. So it all worked out. It all worked out, and I'm not going to complain. All right. And so I'm seeing this beautiful ray of light coming down to the top of my head. And as it does, I take a deep breath in. And I release my breath. And then I create this circle. It's a big old circle that we're all inside, like this big protective net or dome or pyramid. And it surrounds us and keeps us safe through this reading, as the only penetration are the higher sources and good messages from Spirit to help us along our path and guide us, give us some direction. You know, it's like my readings, or most people's readings, I would say, it's not about what is going to happen sort of definitively, like you just sit there and this is going to happen to you. No, it's kind of like it's sort of like when you're at the, when you landed, like you're Dorothy and you landed at the wizard and at Oz, and you're right there, and and it is so much like this. And Glinda the Good shows up and she's like, okay, now you've got some glass slippers and you've got this yellow brick road and you've got your basket and you got Toto and you decide now what you're going to do with all of this. You're going to take the yellow brick road? Go ahead, follow the yellow brick road. By the way, you do have some ruby slippers, but they could be just fashionable. I don't know. Maybe they're magical. She had those dang ruby slippers the whole time. She didn't know that they were magical. Yes. All right, so let's take a moment to think about Cheryl's little kitty, her 9-year-old beautiful familiar cat who passed away today. It's very quiet. I don't feel her energy. I feel it's not like a void or an abyss or anything. It's just a peace, like a real quiet energy right now. So we someday, maybe in the future, I might be able to bring messages to you from her, but not yet. Not yet. Someday in the future. And these are some of the decks that I used today in the November reading I used. So what I was doing was what was I using? I was using the this I was using the Seasons of the Witch mainly for the general spiritual message or to identify your deck, your pile that you wanted. And then we have a message of what's going out. What was my going out message? I don't know what deck that was. And then there was a message of what was coming in. Oh yeah, okay, so what was going out came from my deck, the Fairy Forecast. What was leaving and what was coming in came from the, was it the Fairy Forest? I think so. Oh yes, the Fairy Forest. And so Fairy Forest was telling you what was coming in. So that was kind of, I don't know why I was inspired to do that, but it felt good. It felt good. And then I used the healing with the fairies for health or health related message, and I used the magical messages of the fairies for career, and then I filled in the rest with the Tarot of Pagan Cats. So those are all the decks I have around me right now if you'd like to use any of those. It's okay. You didn't interrupt. I was just rambling. I don't even know what I was talking about. I was just rambling. Sometimes when I don't know, sometimes I feel a little awkward about health and death. So sometimes I can, like I was able to talk to you about it and really tap into things, right? But then at other times I just try to avoid it. Like I guess today I've been sort of in avoidance energy. I've been really like leaning into my South Node today. Not being very North Node at all today. Just avoiding everything. But no, to be honest, like doing a reading, the November reading, that was North Node of me. So I pat myself on the back for that. It was, but I did avoid cleaning the house today. Yes, I did avoid that. And I avoided talking to people. No, if, not for any particular reason, just well, there is sort of a particular reason, but I'll tell you about it later. Yeah. Anyway, it's just like, you know, sometimes I don't know. I also I could have used like, well, I will. I'm gonna try to get some like real good solid cleansing time, like a bath or a long shower or something like that, and meditation and things like that. Maybe if it's just my mom has already asked me for yet another favor, and it just makes me tired already when she asks me. And I was hoping this week I wouldn't have to do anything for anybody else but myself, you know? But yes, she's leaving out of town and I have to take care of her dogs. So I have to go out to the country, which is fine. So just like, in everything that we do, I'll find the good in it. And the country is very nice. I didn't really want to be away from the house during the thinning of the veil. You know what I mean? I kind of wanted to stay close to home because it makes me a little nervous to be out and about during these days. But I'll be fine. I'm gonna be in the country though. Like I told her, not Halloween though. Please let me come home on Halloween. Uh, Anyway, so Friday night, my plan is to do a Halloween reading with everybody, and I have the windows open, and I have my sign out, my psychic tarot reader sign, so let the kitties know that I can give them candy if they want, and so I'll get up and give candy if that happens. That was my plan. Maybe put my witchy outfit on. That's usually my Halloween plan. And when it happens on a Friday night, then I like to hang out with you guys when I do that. So enough talking. Also, the other thing is the pre-shadow phase. I always feel like I have to be specifically careful and thoughtful about the things I do and say and stuff during the pre-shadow retrograde, because that's when weird stuff happens in the past. Not this time, though. No, this time it's going to be fine. But just remember, everybody, don't be careless, think twice before you do things. Okay. Alrighty, so Cheryl, you want to ask a question? Oh, yeah. Can I ask a question about my prior connection if there's something potentially there in the near future? Okay. I got an idea. How would you like to identify this prior connection? Do you want to, like, which king or what major arcana do you associate with him? Or which, it could be a knight or a page if you don't think he's king level. He's the magician and the hermit. There's the King of Cups and the King of Wands. Oh yeah, King of Cups. Okay. All right. King of Cups is all white and at the sea and with its fishies. My nail came off, and I was gonna just put any old nail on it, and I couldn't find any glue. I must have thrown away all my glue. So there you have it. Okay. Questions about, so do you want to ask a question? If there is something potentially there in the near future, anything coming through the near future? It took me a while to load that November reading because I talked a lot and I couldn't find space on my phone. And so I was like clearing things away, which also made me nervous because I didn't want to clear too much that I needed, you know? But I feel like clearing away apps probably is better because that way you can always reinstall an app. But if you delete precious pictures and that you wanted, well, most of my pictures I've already posted on social media, so there's out there somewhere. All right. I don't know why I have this kind of talkative thing going on. Okay. They were flying so good during the reading too. You have the Fool. Very good. So that tells me that potentially you could restart, re-energize a new journey with this person. You could take a chance, they could take a chance. A leap of faith could be a leap of faith type situation. Yes. Let's see what else. I ran across a reading. Did I already tell you that it sounded just like you? It didn't sound like my reading. It sounded like your reading. This one is nice because the cards really fly. And then the High Priestess. This feels like, yes, near future, maybe within the next couple of weeks even, or at least the next couple of months, there could be an interesting shift. And I think also you are, so this could be sort of this is definitely high level, and I think that it's something that you may have to keep secret about and not tell too many people about when it does happen. Initially, it doesn't mean like forever you'll have to keep it to yourself, but I think initially, and you will be getting more information about this, and your intuition will be spot on. So definitely relax and let your guides direct you. Yeah, see? Your Four of Swords. Ooh, I got a little goosebumpy on that. The Four of Swords is you're going to be seeing, I heard kind of like daydream and dreams and meditations, but you'll be seeing visions I think this week too. Like I was hearing that this week's especially close to Halloween and also Scorpio season itself. Oh, and that was the other thing. New moon in Scorpio, that gives everybody a little bit of more of a psychic boost. There's other planets going into Scorpio too. Might be not Mercury, but anyway, other planets going into Scorpio, which all gives us sort of a bit of a boost on the psychic thing. So we're all like tapping into our energies much easier and quicker and more sure. This this week and the next couple of weeks maybe. Yeah. And so don't doubt your intuition. Go with usually the first feeling that you feel, and especially if like I get signs when I get goosebumps and stuff, but you'll have your own signs when you know when you feel it's true, like this is the truth, and you go with it. Let's see, anything else? Oh, there, look at that. The Knight of Chalices. So this is kind of clarifies the King of Cups because it's basically the same thing. And but the Knight of Cups is an action, you know, he's moving forward. He's doing a lot of the physical work. And you see like the two of you are facing each other. So it is kind of it's a little bit of a leap of faith and also a little bit of slow and steady wins the race. So yeah, it looks like it. Ooh, look at that. You got the Ten of Pentacles. Well, a happily ever after is assured for you. Definitely. And it feels like winning and getting, and look at that. You've got the Knave of Chalices too, the page, and that's communication and all in the cups realm. So that all like so much love coming through. And you have the Seven of Cups. So my thought is this: you have definitely high potential. You have a high potential to move to the, you know, go somewhere, to do something, be more with that. A past connection could be coming around, especially, by the way, we're going into Mercury retrograde. And I don't think, you know, I think that it may feel a little bit, you know, we always have a little bit of a challenge, but most of the time it's just going over things that like loose ends, like tying up loose ends or something. So things that we haven't processed fully, we may have to revisit a little bit, but it won't be too difficult. Oh, that's the other thing. Mercury is also in Scorpio. Yay. But I don't know, like I feel like it's going to be an interesting placement because it's like things are revealed. Like Scorpio is all about revealing secrets and finding the truth to mysteries and stuff. And so anything that you might have been wondering about, you may finally find the answers to some of these questions you've been wondering about for a while. And you may be connecting with people again that from the past. Yeah, definitely. All of that is possible. And then with the Seven of Cups, I feel like when Mercury goes direct, but it's not going to go direct till the very end of November, then you may decide, well, I revisited that and I decide that I have choices and maybe this isn't what I want to continue with. You know, but that's a choice. You'll decide for yourself if you're going to move in a different direction or if this is something that you're going to carry on forward a little bit more. So let's see what the Lenormand has to say. So let's see how soon this will be happening. Is this going to happen in November? In my November reading that will be coming out in this evening, for members it'll be coming out this evening, and For everybody else, tomorrow afternoon. But I think that's how I did it. It's it's like I can't avoid it, but it turned into a love reading again. It's a lot of love messages, but there's also a lot of abundant messages too. And overall, actually, all three piles have a health, um, kind of a health theme, just sort of like mental, spiritual, physical health. It's going to be important. Oh, soulmates! Yes, I think this is a big yes for you. So timing, the 18th of November. Look at that. And I was just thinking, that's right near my birthday. And there is their snaky friend, Cherry. um, the snake, in this case, because it's next to the soulmate, is kind of a sexy vibe. It's also kind of like temptation. You might be, tempted to give into something too soon, maybe. But and you may, I mean, the libido's gonna be high. It's already high because it's Scorpio season, so that could be high. I don't take the snake to mean anything negative in this case. I take it to mean that also whenever the snake comes out, it's 2025. So this is happening this year. This year. Next year is the year of the horse. So I'm going to have to look out for horses as my sign. But I'm going to be drawing all the nights on horses. That's the first thing I'm going to draw after my major arcana is done. Well, I shouldn't say that. To be honest, I'm going to go through all the major arcana and just like really make them look nice and crispy first before I... All right, and you have the anchor. Wow. The anchor, as far as timing is concerned, is like ongoing. It's interesting because this is going to turn into a long-term relationship. Someone coming through. It could be this past person. He's one of your cups. Like I think you're getting multiple offers or multiple choices when it comes to love, but definitely your prior connection is one of these choices, and I think you're gonna go with whoever is your soulmate and whoever you have a sexual connection with, attraction, like a highly, strong attraction to. And it's also looks like it's gonna turn into a long-term situation. Yeah. So let's see what is coming in next into your love life. Ooh, yeah. You have real feelings for each other. This much is true. You share true romantic feelings worth exploring. So I feel like you're going to, whether he in particular is the one that turns into your long-term relationship, you're still going to explore things with him. I think so, yes. Now, you'll have to let go of the past somehow. So this could be a mix of things. It could represent letting go of other connections, so you can focus on the connection you have with him, or it could represent letting go of him, so you can focus on a different person, or it could be let go of the past, anything in the past with this guy that hurt you or made you you know, that interrupted the relationship before. Like, it's not like basically what's going to happen is if you reconnect with this person, the foot forward, the best way forward with this person is not to assume that you're going to repeat the past, not to assume that it's just going to be chapter two or part two and it's going to look the same as chapter one. It's not. It's going to look different. You both are different people in some ways. You have grown a whole lot. Your self worth is boundless now, and you're not going to take the same things that you took before. But at the same time, the same thing could be happening for him as well. Like, he has a lot more respect for himself and you, and sees you as deserving of the best. So, those kinds of changes for both of you could be really good. Yes. So, try not to dwell in the past because you're not those same people anymore, right? That happened, yes. There could be still some residual pain there, but it's not anything you should tap into because it is the past and you're not those people. You know what I mean? If you need to talk about things and clear the air, maybe that would be okay, but not dwelling and not bringing it up too much is probably for the best, you know. Like, just like seeing him as somebody like you just first encountered or falling for. Let's see, anything else we need to know coming up next? Ooh, yes. And this card came out in the big size in one of the piles. So if Cheryl, if you pick the pile that has this divine timing card in it, then you probably the answer is probably a big capital yes exclamation point. You know what I'm saying? And a serendipitous event could be happening for you. It was a very Cinderella type reading, and it's like, you know, it's like when you put in all this work and nothing happens, you know, and lots of areas of your life where you feel like I'm not getting anywhere. And November's going to be a big change in that aspect of your life. Like that any kind of effort you put in or just a positive attitude is going to bring you wealth, basically. It's a good one, that pile. So I hope you picked that one. But you might like to watch all of them. But anyway, it'll be out after we finish our lives. Our lives. That sounds weird. After the live is done. All right, and I'm gonna give you a Seasons of the Witch Yule. See what's coming up in the next 2 months. Yule is another word for Christmas, but this deck spans everything, you know, Thanksgiving through King's Day or Epiphany, I guess. I need to make my Christmas deck. I have two sitting there being ready to be made, but okay. This is nice too. Both of these. All right, so you have mistletoe. It could be some kissing going on. What dreams may come from the borrowing of ivy held tight within the womb. A calling okay, I'm gonna scratch that, rewind, start over. Ooh, mistletoe. 22, master number. What dreams may come from the borrowing of ivy held tight within the womb, a calling in of sorts, a spell from above, holly, holy holly. This is a tough one to read. Holy holly. Yeah, a spell from above. So nice. And then this makes me think of Wicked, uh, the show, and I was thinking of, and I'd mentioned Wizard of Oz, didn't I? And landing in Oz and then deciding what path you're gonna go on. And in Wicked, the witch is not evil. None of the witches are evil. They just get a bad rap. She's a little bit feisty and a little fiery and stubborn, but she's not evil. So this is saying, this one's kind of romantic. It is without question a place of mystery, whispers of power you've forgotten. Let thy strength crawl from beneath the ground and remind you, dear child, you are magic. So I'm also seeing, November and December will be a period of time where you're really going to find some strength and even get even better and deeper into your practice, your meditations, your healing, your spells. Those spells are working, and you're going to be doing more and more spells. And finding, your roots and getting a stronger foundation, and going to the trees for support and guidance, and remembering that success takes time, right? You can't yell at a seed to hurry up, grow up. But sometimes when we time seems to move so fast. Like, isn't it weird when we want a little seed to grow, we're just sitting there saying, grow, 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 and nothing happens. But it feels like sometimes next thing you know, you're looking and you're like, oh my God, that tree got so big. I remember when it was just like I was about to run over with my lawnmower. Now it's like a tree. You know what I mean? Like that, it just seems to happen so fast sometimes when you're not paying attention to it. And yeah. So I feel like this is kind of like a little side message about timing. Don't, like, the divine timing is going to feel so soon. And yet, if you measured it as like in regular linear human time, it may not seem that fast. But when it happens, it'll feel so like, wow, this suddenly happened. So interesting. And mistletoe. Mistletoe is about fertility and protection and spark of ideas. And you probably know about mistletoe and that little branch of little berries that hang over doorways. I never take my mistletoe down. It's kind of weird though. Like, I have nobody to kiss under it, but I keep it up as sort of a symbol of, yeah, that love energy should come through. It's a creative way to steal a kiss from a crush. But it also means more than soft kisses. Mistletoe is a key element to Yuletide celebrations. It served as a symbol of fertility and protection. Mistletoe berries were considered seeds of conception. Oh, interesting. And we have two seed connotations here. The seed that grows into a big tree and the seeds of conception. And they were added to love potions. And you've made love spells. But like worldly love spells, or human love human, whatever, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, but everybody else, she's not trying to conjure up love. She's trying to conjure up, human kindness, in a sense, like the kind of love that should be pouring out from all of us. And that comes out in the November reading too, like that human kindness love. And this is a sign that you're supposed to act upon a new project, and creative endeavors are supported at this time, and you shouldn't be surprised to find yourself seeing inspiration in unusual places. So if you wonder if an idea that you have is worthy, or if it will work well or make sense to the masses, don't worry about that now. This card is confirmation that you're on the right path. You don't have to do everything at once. Small steps, just like asking a love interest for a kiss under the mistletoe, are enough to get you started. Ooh. Cheryl, maybe there's something you can do with love spells too. Like make them and bottle them, you know? And write, your gift of writing incantation. Or you can have like you could have a love spell gift box and paint a little painting and a tiny painting and write a little passage, a little poem or something, and then make your little love spell and then put it in a pretty bottle, all in a box, and sell it for like $200 or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like people will they'll spend money on stuff like that. But that's what I'm seeing. Yes, exactly, for Etsy. Mm-hmm. And those monthly gift box things, people still want stuff like that. I remember, I don't know if you ever watched Sal, but Sal, he's this, I guess Hispanic guy who, he was just very kind of sassy, but he did really good tarot, and, I shouldn't say astrological, but yeah, astrology. But he was into Vedic astrology. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, sometimes I had trouble following because I was so used to Western astrology. I wasn't sure if I was looking at the right reading or not. But I thought his readings were really good. And I kept seeing him grow and grow and grow. Like first he would just start off on this little desk sipping his coffee, and then he got better and bigger and bigger and bigger, and he started creating his, like, a lot of merchandise, like boxes and things, and jewels and crystals and all, so merchandise to go with his channel. And I thought those boxes looked cool, but they were kind of pricey for my taste. But he was in California, I think, so they're used to spending money on stuff like that, I guess. He also made a tarot deck too, I think. Yeah, he's grown a lot. Well, I haven't seen him in a while. I unsubscribed to him, not for any reason, just I don't know. He was big help in my early days of my channel. It really, really was. But sometimes you just outgrow readers. You do. And God bless him. He's good for some people. I just slimmed out my list, and just sometimes you just want to try different people, new people, You're welcome. Alrighty. Well, I'm glad you liked it. All right, Rainbow. Will my insurance cover everything since my niece's car is, oh no, totaled? Or will I have to pay some of it also? Okay, let's see. Will your insurance cover everything? That's weird. So, was it your niece's fault? The car has not been nothing but a pain in the butt since I got it for her. I know those kinds of cars. It's probably best that it got totaled. But, you know, hopefully your, niece is okay. I hope everybody's okay. Well, that's a good sign. So the Ace of Swords. Sure. So Rainbow, was it your niece's fault? I bought it for her, but it was under my name, but we did add her to our insurance. Well, this is good. I mean, these are good cards. Oh, look, the sun's out. So I'm feeling like some kind of truth, truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is coming out. And it's like an opportunity for a new way of thinking. And then we have the wonderful all-encompassing contentment. Like, this is good feels, good, feeling good, and happiness, good, happy, joy, good feels. Like, so whatever happens, it's gonna be a good feeling. This new way of thinking is gonna bring it. The new way of thinking is gonna bring the good feeling. But is there any money gonna help you? It was her fault. She went over a speed bump and broke. Oh, sucks. So we had the Five of Wands. Yeah, that could be what's happening. The breaking even. It could be a 50-50. It could be, oh yeah, maybe that's what the 5 could be about. This feeling of, but you're going to feel, whatever the outcome, it feels fair and good. It's just, okay, so the Five of Wands is like trying to work together, but with mixed results. So I'm thinking it's not going to be 100%. right? There will be this sort of feeling of mixed results, but mostly you're gonna get something out of this. You'll get something out of it, and you'll feel good about it. Something good is coming out of this. Let's see. Wow, and then you've got the Ace of Wands. It's like the tree is growing back from the dead thing. So that's good. And there's that cat. The little orange cat is the one that's going to make things better. Okay, so it could be like who the insurance people could be like trying to work it out, and maybe this orange cat's more of like the advocate for you and helps you get at least half or something like that. Helps you get something, you know, something that you deserve. Maybe not all of it, but something. And because whatever you're getting, you feel like, I think you feel surprised that it's more than what you was hoping for. It feels a little bit like more than what you were hoping for. But there's like, it's again another opportunity energy. These two are opportunities. So opportunities are coming up. Hey, Divine Goddess. All right. Wow, nice. Six of Pentacles. So now we've got the money. And it is Six of Pentacles, which represents, yeah, it represents something from somebody's giving you something, you know, from a higher place to a, you know, to the lower place. All right. It, you know, like the Six of Pentacles is not always like balanced, right? It's kind of like 60-40 or something like that. 50-50, 60-40. But I don't think it's going to be 50-50. But anyway, there's one person that's a little bit higher than the other one. The one that gives the more money. So maybe I was thinking 50-50, but maybe you'll get 60% more, you know, or that's the balance here will be higher, slightly higher for you. Okay, well, yeah, so something to look forward to. I think it's going to work out in your favor. All right. Yeah, we have room. And, all right, so let me, can we, okay, let's get some Lenormand. How's it going to work out? Yeah, the mature people, maybe your husband or somebody who's handling it. The orange cat is going to take care of this. Somebody's got this. Like, oh, that's fine. We'll work it out. You'll be happier than you thought. Or it could be the insurance company itself, or it's not a lot that is kind of like, and you won't be. I actually kind of feel like a little bit. Some of it is kind of like not so much under the table, but it's just sort of kind of ambiguous. Like they're not. It's not something that's going to be put in paper. Maybe I don't know, but it's not going to be like laid out real clearly. But I think you're still going to end up on the advantage side. There's husband making his work for you, you know, helping you out, helping figure things out. He's gonna speak. There's gonna be like not an argument, but talking. And oh, it's all kind of hush hush though, a little bit. It's not by the book. It's actually kind of secretive because, or maybe spirit just doesn't want to get into the details of it. But there's kind of a bit of a secret. See, it's not clear and it's a bit of a secret. So there's something going on that you don't know quite, like this negotiation, these talks or something going on that's going to make make the deal happy for everybody. Everybody's gonna be content. Okay, my sister stopped talking. Oh no, because I got her daughter in a car. And all I was trying to do was help my niece. So this has been too much for me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, you know that your intention was good and it wasn't, it's not like you bought a car for your niece so that your niece could have problems. Duh, you bought a car for your niece so she could get around. And life happens, sometimes we get lemons, cars that give us trouble and whatever, So that's not very fair that your sister would be that way with you. But anyway, sorry. I got a mosquito bite. I'll just All right. So let's see what your oracle says. What should you focus on? Oops. Oops. I'm touching things. Dove medicine. Thy wings are thick and strong, I see, for they have battled the most unforgiving winds. Be proud, be free, my child. Go on, soar like never be. Wow, that's a nice card. I feel like it just is like this too shall pass. It's not gonna be it's not a really big deal. Like I think, you know, it you're gonna come out okay out of this situation. You're gonna come out in a way that you'll feel happy with whatever the results are, and you can be proud that you helped your niece. And who cares if your sister's jealous? Your sister should be grateful, but you can't make your sister feel something. She has to figure it out on her own. So the dove medicine is about forgiveness, forgiveness, freedom, and new beginnings. So you're starting fresh and new. And, uh, there's this purity energy. Interesting because the lily is about purity as well. And it's about freedom and peace, and forgiveness is is the dove's greatest gift. And after you forgive, then you can find peace and freedom. And don't, try not to let what she says bother you too much. She just feels bad that she can't provide for her daughter the same way you can, and she's just jealous. But it is can be a sore spot when a mother can't, do the same things for her kids. And it's silly. It's silly to focus it on that way, instead look at what, you're giving to the daughter. Her daughter is a beautiful gift, but of course she's looking at the negative aspect of it, that it wasn't from her, right? So best thing to do is just let it go and ignore her. And see, now the car is not even a thing anymore, and it turns into uh it turns into a situation where you may get some money out of it or whatever, and then you'll move on. Then you have new beginnings. Um, so just make sure, just forgive, forget, relax, release the old because there's something good and new coming through as well. It might come really quick on the heels of this negative situation. And the more important thing is that everybody is okay and nobody got hurt, you know? That's the bigger point in all of this. But yeah, I do feel like you're going to be okay and you're going to get something. Yep, you're going to get something. Maybe not 100%, but you're going to get something. And maybe more than you expected. Alrighty. I'll be right back. Well, I gotta make a little list here. I gotta get you on the list. I'm glad that it makes you have peace of mind. I mean, the cards are very positive, you know. So who wants to get on the list? We got Divine Goddess. And one more spot. We had somebody earlier ask, but I don't know if they're still here. Randy, are you still here? And Simran. Well, if Randy or Simran, if they come back, if Randy comes back, you'll be after Divine Goddess. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take care of something. Alrighty. Okay. So plug in my battery again. Where did it go? Oh. Okay. Thank you, Divine Goddess, for your help. I'm reaching home tomorrow. Been amazing travel in the mountains. Oh, -20. And I missed you all as well. Such a lovely, close-knit community. Yes. I'm going to be posting some pictures soon on this account. Nice. Patience brings hopes and dreams. Okay, yeah, channel messages. I've been doing lots of those like little mini channel messages from anywhere from a couple minutes to 10 minutes. And but the November reading's about to be out soon, so check out that soon. Yes, and you can also email me for private readings. Though this week I might be, didn't want to be busy, but I will be away from my home a couple of days, so a little bit. Won't have as much. I won't have my altar, so it won't be that easy to get to personal readings. But yeah, but soon enough. All right. So Giggles is next. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Divine Goddess. It should be loaded. Actually, let me check it. Let me check it if it's loaded already. Actually, I can't check it while I'm live, so, but not to worry. Well, as soon as we're done here, it'll probably be ready and then I can post it for everybody. All right. Good night, Rainbow. Oh my gosh, that's early. Well, no excuse needed, but that's a good excuse. Good night, Rainbow. Sweet dreams, and well, also sleep good and restful. And yeah, Giggles. Just so you know, anybody that's getting a reading tonight, this is it. Until I should be back Friday night, Halloween. I should be back Halloween, and I'm gonna be live while the trick-or-treaters come. So I feel like dressing up and having a nice little candy set up for them and everything. I think that's what my plan is. And but then after that, so I'll be in the country, and then I'll be back for Halloween. Yeah, and Saturday, if anybody needs anything Saturday, I have that day available to do readings. I may throw in another random reading, probably. I'll probably do that for sure. And then back to work again on Sunday on my routes, my driving. So that's how it goes. But if Giggles doesn't show, then that's why I'm saying this now. Giggles, if you don't show, either we'll give you a reading with you not here, or I can make a video for you, but I might not be able to until Saturday. But I do like doing videos sometimes. It's you know, not as pressure, like not as pressure, uh, time pressure, you know. And I'm not a, you know, like doing one after another kind of is a lot. But when I just can sit with one energy at a time for a little while, it feels good too. All right, well, let's skip giggles for now and let's get to you, Divine Goddess. Oh, there you are. There she is. You are waiting. She's back. All right, giggles. So, what's going on? Reading on Rolando. I'm glad you're still thinking about Rolando. Your persistence may pay off. All right, let's see. Let's just do a general tarot for now, and then maybe we get into messages and things. You have, oh, the Hanged Man. Haha, funny. Will he reach out? Because he was apparently summing me up to go to the gym and I didn't go on purpose. Oh. He's trying to look at things from a different point of view. But he's definitely watching you. He's definitely seeing what you do. You know, like he reacts to the things that you do. And we have, oh, 2 of Cups. I think he's gonna ask you for, he may ask you to go to have a drink with him or something. But y'all are definitely right for each other. I feel like also he's thinking this is a lot of work. Like try it's the thing is he doesn't realize how easy this could be, but he's making it like it's hard. Or maybe he's just really hard at work. Maybe he's just been really busy. Oh, this could be him lifting weights at the gym. He like wants to lift the heavy stuff to show off. I think we need another one. He wants a transformation. Like he seriously wants to look really good for you. He wants to get big muscles. And all right. And that, I think, like if he feels confidence in his appearance, then it may make him more confident to reach out to you, to talk to you. But he does, I don't know if you're right. He's summoning you. He is psychically calling to you through meditations, through daydreams, through sleep, he is reaching out to you through his brain waves, his mind. He doesn't know, I don't know if he knows he's doing it, but he is. There's like a magical force that's oozing out of him. And you know, yes. You are right. He is doing that. He could also be thinking like, what can I do to get her attention? Oh, without having to do anything. It's very silly. It's very silly. Y'all are playing silly games. Like he's trying to get your attention without doing anything, and you're trying to get his attention by not seeing him purposely. All right. continue on your little adventure with each other. But eventually, I think you are gonna get to this point where you're gonna meet up. It feels like a meetup. It could have something to do with the moon. We have a new moon in Scorpio coming up. Ooh, and a full moon in Taurus. So there could be some fun moon energy that brings y'all together. All right. So let me see first with my cards. How is he feeling right now about you, about himself, and the situation? And this could help clarify these other cards. Got Divine Masculine at the bottom. I saw him go on a date with this girl and they were close and matching. And I think he was trying to get a reaction or get me jealous. Oh. He feels empowered, feeling good, like it can take on anything. Want to take me on? But I didn't react. In fact, I posted more cat energy. And he feels enthusiastic, feeling very excited to be with you. I want to spend quality time with you, and that's landing right underneath the date. So I think y'all are going to go on a date. Black cat energy. Sometimes he gets a little anxious, but at work. And it could be work, or it could be when he's working out. Like the whole working out thing is like, it's like, am I good enough for her? Do I look fit? Do I look strong? Do I look muscular? Is this working? Is my work working? Am I working out and is it working? Oh. He is certain though. Like these like subconscious vibes, they're all in this field. Like, you are the one. Without a doubt, you are the one for me. Very Bridgerton, my other half. Will you marry me? So, those are his subconscious feelings for you as they come out before. They've come out before. Let's get some more messages. First, I want to get some love tarot. We've got all these little black cat energies right around here too. Giving you. Okay, let's see what he wants to say. Run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Also, I want to see you in a bikini. Yeah, so he would like a date. He would like to be alone with you. He even put a heart cherry on the pic he posted. And blue hearts. And blue hearts. He is jealous. So he is trying to make you jealous, and he's also jealous. He wants you and only you, and when you talk to other people, he gets jealous, so he tries to make you jealous back. With that girl, it was a gray heart, whitish color heart. Ooh, He wants to see your wild, ooh, look at that, wild side. There's a side to you I haven't seen and I want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. So, like, he doesn't want you to be good girl anymore or shy girl or reserved girl. He wants you to be wild and let loose. I think he might, like, definitely ask you out if he sees a side or a clue, like will this girl, will Anicia, like, I sense something about her that thrills me. Like, he feels thrilled about you. And he feels like when he sees you, like, there's more to you, right? Like, you would make the bedroom wild or his life more exciting if you were in it. And so he wants some of that. But when you're acting shy, like, he's not sure. He saw my post about my friends begging my wild side to come out. Really? He's got mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. And it could be why he's kind of like got this macho thing, you know, it's sort of a protective energy. So that's why he doesn't act like very, maybe he doesn't act sensitive, but I think he can be, like, maybe he's afraid to be. Well, he misses you. Okay. So this could be like he feels it when you're not around. He feels it like he feels like you did it on purpose. I miss you and want to connect. Please unblock me literally or energetically so we can speak. I have a lot to say. So that's interesting. I think he just feels it when you are purposely not around. When he knows, it's like he knows when you're doing it purposely. All right, so tell us more about this wild stuff. Let's get naughty. What is the wild stuff that's... Yes, because I posted my friend pulling my hand to the dance floor, and I put in shy AF, but friends are begging my wild side to come out, but I'm sober. Oh, okay. So let's see. I think this is... Let's see how he imagines your wild side. Ooh. Oh, this is nice. It's not too wild. It's nice. Kiss me slowly, just like that. You are so beautiful to me. I want to make love to you all night. See, he's not gonna just, you know, he's not gonna just bang you. He's gonna savor you. He wants to treat you like a lady. He does. Even though, you know, he also wants to try wild things and go get naughty. Like, he definitely, like, his sexy side seems a little romantic to me. It's hard for me to be bold when people are watching me. Oh. I want you... Okay, here's a little... This is naughty now. You see that? There's the wild side of you that he wants coming out. He wants to spank that booty. Ooh, this one came out too. I think about loving your body from top to bottom 24/7. Wow. So he does think about you a lot in lots of different contexts. And one way is romantic and marrying you and making love to you, and other ways are banging you and doing naughty things with you and dating you. And it feels like he's climbing the walls with thoughts of you. He's not, yeah, he doesn't feel very calm about it all. And I think it's going to build up. Scorpio season may build up his libido, his lust for you quite a bit. And it might make him brave enough to make the first move here, to ask you something, to ask you out. I don't know why he feels scared about you more than anybody else, because maybe it means more to him. If you rejected him, it would hurt more, because he really likes you, like these other people he just sort of likes, but like with you, it would hurt a lot if you didn't, if you didn't, if you said no. Let me see what the magical messages of the fairies say about this connection. But he doesn't know me like that well. So I don't understand why he doesn't just get to know you, right? I know. That's because he knows you in a soulmate way, where it's like there's an energy that makes him think he knows you before he even knows you. But I get what you mean. It's like, come on, just do the basic stuff too. You don't have to just be in the spiritual connection. You can do 3D basic dating as well. But a lot of times it's weird how that doesn't happen. Look, see, connection. Connect with nature. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. So maybe that's something that you can do to help with the connection. You know how when people are connected like that spiritually, you can help him by yourself doing the things that you want him to do. But you don't have to go reach out to him. In other words, treat yourself the way you want him to treat you. And date yourself and take care of yourself and go out in nature and find ways to feel like an attraction, a connection with nature as well. But there is, a perfect timing coming through. It's something that you can do. You can help, and you can help the connection. But he does know you, like he knows you in a way, I feel like the way he's gotten to know you, he likes the way he's gotten to know you in sort of the secret language kind of way, and it feels comfortable with him, and it also feels a little bit magical and different from all the other people he knows. So that might be something that it's going to be hard for him to transition to just the regular way of getting to know somebody. But it feels like he will. It feels like he's about to reach out. Like he's about to ask you out. Let me see. Anything from this deck? We should talk about things and work it out. He's thinking about talking to you. I am learning that there is no room for love if there is fear within our hearts. So he's realizing There's no way that anything will work out between you if he stays scared, if he, you know, the this is the thing. Life in general, no matter what you do, love, work, anything else, is about taking risks. They like in the gym when you want to build your muscles, it's like no pain, no gain. You do have to suffer a little bit to build your muscles. Well, you kind of do in a lot of areas of life. Not everything is going to be perfectly easy. Sometimes there's loss, sometimes there's rejection, but eventually you hit the jackpot. Eventually you get it right, with the right person, and it's important to try and not like limit yourself just because you're afraid of the pain. I mean, pain is just part of living, and it happens. And so I feel like this overemphasis on fear of getting to know somebody or fear of getting close to somebody is so strange to me. It's like, just get to know them, just get close to them, just, take a leap of faith. It's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. Be a little hermit in your house and never go out and never meet anybody, never know anybody, never feel anything. That's not living. That's not. But going out and getting hurt once in a while, but yet also experiencing incredible highs and and love experiences is worth it. It may be, it can be hard on your heart, but at times, but I just feel like, I don't know why that's the muscle that men are most afraid of hurting, is their hearts. you know? But they do, I think they do. And it feels like the deeper they love, the worse it will hurt. Oh, are you ready too? Are you ready? Like, this could represent a past life energy, like knowing you in a past life and losing you and not wanting to lose you again. Like, some people avoid getting to know people just because they're afraid to lose them. It's silly, but and he thinks that you deserve the world. And sometimes people love their people, like guys will love their girls so much that they would rather protect them and say, I'm not worthy of you, you deserve somebody better than me, than to actually better themselves and be their divine masculine and match your energy and go after you. They think they're doing something good by letting you go find somebody else. No, but what they're doing is being lazy and not improving they're improving themselves, not making them making themselves your level, get on your level. They'd rather just not work on themselves, and they'd rather you just find somebody else. But that's not how like soulmates work. Like, you can it's not just like, soulmates come in a bucket and you just pick one and there you go, there's your soulmate. Soulmates, there may be a few of them, but they're not that plentiful. And so, you know, anyway, I feel like if he's meant for you, he will level up, but it's up to you if you want to have patience with him, because, you know, there's a part of him that doesn't think he's good enough for you. And then right now you're saying there's a part of you that you're not really sure that you're ready for the connection. So y'all have been playing this, dancing around each other in this little whatever it is, connection ship. Because you both may be a little bit worried about connecting with somebody for real, because this feels like it could be deep once you do. And the Two of Cups is that, the Two of Cups is really like your mirrored person, like, like your counterpart, the one that's right and meant for you. I feel like he's been testing me at the gym. Yeah, it seems so. It seems so. Like, this felt very gym to me, like weights and things like that. But there's like this a bit of insecurity that comes with this. But he wants to transform. I just feel like physically he also wants to be perfect for you, but also he wants to be the right he wants to be right for you in an emotional sense too, and he wants to be a man and mature and ready for you as well in that regard. That's right. There is no perfect. Very true. Very true. I mean, unless I'm in love, like there really is no other way. Mm-hmm. Because when you're in love, you accept everything, flaws and all. Yeah, that's true. That is true. It's unconditional. True love is unconditional, and yeah, you accept the whole person. Mm-hmm. I just might. But I just want to check and make sure Giggles feels good. Anything else that you need to know, Giggles? I mean, what's that about, you know? There's a lot going on. Like, I mean, I think he sees you as wife potential, but and maybe that's what's taken him so long. Like he sees you a long term, so maybe he needs to take care of some short term relationships now and get them out of the way. I don't know. Have some fun while he's single, but it's not something that yeah, there is a lot under the surface. Mm-hmm. You were right. He has a summoning effect. um I posted a song, Cuffing Season. I Need a Big Boy. You should hear it. It's a good song. Okay. I'll listen to it. Thank you, Cherry. I think I'm okay. All right, honey. All right. Well, so I'm gonna get up and take a little break. I don't know why I'm so hungry today, but I'm gonna get a little snack. And Divine Goddess is asking for spirit messages and seeing if with those messages anything from Yoga Man comes out. Hopefully the yoga class will start soon with him. I sent pictures from my travel to make him feel special and sent a heart and told him I did yoga, which he taught me on on the location, that big holy mountain I saw. And I posted a song. Oh, that's giggles. And okay. All right. So when we come back, we'll do Divine Goddess. You're welcome, honey. All right. Spiritual message. And let's see if anything comes out about Yoga Man. Ooh, ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. So, universe is saying pretty much whatever you want in this situation will come true. You just be sure to be real clear about your message that you're sending to us. What do you want from this connection? And you have perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. Okay. I posted a pic of mine as well with caption, God's favorite child. Oh, cute. So let's see. How does he feel about you right now? Oh, he's inspired by you. You are my muse. My creativity is boundless now that you're in my life. Thank you for your patience. You are so beautiful. And you have he's got hard at work. I feel like this could be a sign that he is going to start up yoga again soon. Feeling like my focus right now needs to be on work. So you've inspired him to get back to work, I think. Let's see about, let's get more of that. Let's keep going with that, with the tarot. Ooh, we got Strength card. So, yes, I told him if he gets a good opportunity, he should. And this feels like, this feels like the serenity prayer, it's kind of God grant me this serenity and also courage if it comes to if the situation presents itself that I need to take a leap of faith or I need to go for it, take a risk, then please give me the strength to do so. Or if the situation presents itself where I need to be wise and make good choices, help me with that. So he's kind of like sending out this message to be in kind of in zen, in one with spirit, so he knows what he needs to do. But he definitely has the courage. He just needs to know when to use it and when not to use it. And then look at that. He's thinking about his Empress. It's like he wants to be courageous for you or towards you. I sent him blessings as well from the holy places I visited. Oh, that's nice. And the Queen of Swords, look at that. This looks like you from one of your beautiful places that you visited. I feel like he's very attracted to your intelligence too. And he would like to have more conversations with you. And he's kind of more King of Pentacles, or, calm and steady and productive. Oh, look, he's got glasses, this little kitty. How cute. Is that glasses or is it whiskers? Anyway, and it's important to him too to feel confident and established. For most divine masculines, it's important for them to feel high, good in their status and their financial status. It's good for their ego, and which is still there, even though he's a spiritual guy. his ego is still there, and it feels good for him to feel steady. So I think he's going to be coming into some money. And when that happens, he'll feel even, more excited about going places with you or doing stuff with you. Oh, look. You get the Two of Cups. So yeah, y'all are about to, and this is neat. It forms a cross. The sparkles. It's like you're divine. Your connection is holy. It's a divine goddess connection. It's holy. That's sweet. So very special connection. And let's see. Let's see what's coming up next in your love. Ooh, disguise. This could be Halloween. If you dress up or something like that, maybe I'll be posting pictures to each other about what's happening on Halloween. But also, there's a lot of things that are still mysterious about the two of you, and more will be revealed. And it'll be fun to kind of like peel away the layers and get to know each other. Yeah, and there's more signs and clues. But I also like this combination just kind of feels a little more like social media to me, like communicating through pictures and things like that. Without actually talking, but kind of talking through symbols is what I'm getting. Symbolic talk, symbol talk. Yeah. Yeah, so that's where you guys are mirroring each other too with the saving up money and stuff. That's good. So let's see what the charms have to say. Oh, look. Looks like you're going to have something to celebrate. Oh, you're each other's destiny. And you are protected. And don't forget, the fairies have a lot to say to you. Like, really pay attention to the fairy messages specifically. They have a lot to tell you. And so you're going to find out more messages in the November reading. There's a lot of fairy messages in the November reading. And this is all about, let's see, from Cherry. Definitely listen to the messages from Cherry. And then the leaf is about nature. And the corn makes me think of like fall and abundance and gathering things and food and knowing that you have plenty. And then the palette is about your design, your artistry too, and your creativity. So also something that you lean into, your creativity. Very nice. Oh yeah, and you have a bow. This represents a gift coming through. Somebody's going to give you a present. You could give me a present for my birthday. My birthday's coming up. You can give me a birthday reading. All right. Well, that was a sweet message. All you have to do is ask and ye shall receive. You're welcome, honey. All right, is Randy or Simeon here? Oh, you saw orbs? That's neat. Around the river. Yeah, they love the river. Mine, for some reason, love my closet. And they love the kitties. Oh, thank you, Divine Goddess. I appreciate your prayers. That's very sweet of you. Well, I think Randy and is not here, and I don't see Simeon anymore. So I think I'm going to call it a night. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for showing up and all your beautiful generosity. I appreciate you so much. Until next time. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the way out. Bye.